Lucid ASMR channel. Now, if you're a football fan, or if you live on this earth, you would have seen the most recent news, which came as a bit of a shock to me. And as a United fan, brought back so many memories and just got me all giddy inside. And that news is that the CR7, one of the greatest to do it, Cristiano Ronaldo, has signed for Manchester United on a 2-year deal. Now, I wasn't expecting this after seeing all the news about City. Honestly, I didn't really see much on him going back to United. So when it happened, I was actually at Leeds Fest, and it just popped up a little notification, and I was in awe. I was shocked, to say the least. So, to celebrate this glorious signing and bringing him back home, we're going to be reading 15 facts about Cristiano Ronaldo. So, kick back, relax, and let's begin. Fact number 15. Cristiano Ronaldo was expelled from school at the age of 14. Ronaldo threw a chair at one of his teachers when he was 14, leading him to be expelled from the school. He felt that the teachers disrespected him, and after his mother decided that he should focus entirely on football. Normally, an expulsion from school would be a serious cause for concern, but Ronaldo was showing promise, and by focusing his attention on football, it helped him to develop into the enormously successful person that he is today. I can't read apparently. So, I wouldn't really go off that as a life lesson. Don't get expelled from school if you want to play football. It's probably not the best route to go down. Although, Ronaldo did it, so who knows? Bit of a random fact. Moving on. Fact number 14. A friendly against Manchester United set him on his path. Sporting Lisbon played Manchester United in a friendly match before the 2002/03 season, and Ronaldo blew away Sir Alex Ferguson and the United players with his dazzling play. Roy Keane, John O'Shea, Gary Neville asked Ferguson to buy Ronaldo after that game, but Ferguson was way ahead of them and has made his mind up by half-time. It's not usual for a team of United's stature to be convinced after one friendly match, but the talent he demonstrated and the problems he caused to the United defence that night was all they needed to see. They signed him for $12 million in 2003, aged just 18, and the rest is history. Yes, it was. Moving on to fact number 13. He is named after former US President Ronald Reagan. His full name is Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro, but is known to everyone else as just Cristiano Ronaldo. His father was a big fan of Ronald Reagan's acting work, which is where the now famous name Ronaldo came from. A few nicknames he has been given over his career include CR7, CR9, and Ronnie the Rocket. Ronnie the Rocket, Ronnie the Rocket, Ronnie the Rocket, 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 Rocket. 2010. In July of 2010, Ronaldo announced to the world that his son had been born, but he decided not to reveal who the mother was to the press, and also he has full custody of the child. This sparked rumours that he had paid a surrogate to have his son, Cristiano Jr., but these have not been confirmed. Now 4-year-old Cristiano Jr. is often seen at Real Madrid games being looked after by Ronaldo's girlfriend, model Irina Shayk. This is a little bit outdated, as you can tell, because I'm sure it's a lot older than 4 now. Moving on to fact number 11. He has no tattoos. You'll find that a large percentage of professional athletes and celebrities have at least one tattoo. These often represent the challenges that they have gone through to reach their level of success. But Ronaldo is one of the few athletes that has no ink. This is particularly surprising, seeing as he has gone through some tough times and is the greatest footballer on the planet, arguably. And the reason for this is because he regularly donates blood. In some countries, you have to wait up to a year after getting a tattoo to give blood, so Ronaldo remains ink-free. He also became a bone marrow donor. Couldn't tell you what that is. Really couldn't. Moving on to fact number 10. He has his own museum in his honour. In 2013, Ronaldo opened up his museum in his hometown of Madeira. I've actually been to Madeira, just to let you know. The museum contains all of his awards and trophies, over 150, with extra room available for further trophies, which he expects to win. The first piece on display is his first ever trophy, which he won with his boyhood team, Andorina, when he was just 8 years old. The museum is set to share all of his success over the years with his fans, and I'm sure it does no harm for his ego either. Fact number 9. His free kick speed is around 130 kilometers per hour. It has become a famous image in modern football. Ronaldo standing over the ball with a free kick from around 30 yards out. You can understand why those in the wall are nervously trying to cover any sensitive areas, and why the keeper has to be on full alert, as his free kick speed is around 130 kilometers per hour, or 3.1 meters per second. This is over 4 times faster than Apollo 11's launch speed, so if he gets it on target, then there is a very good chance I will smash it into the back of the net and leave the keeper wondering what happened. He is able to reach these speeds thanks to his fantastic lower body strength, but also a brilliant technique, which many players try to emulate. Surely that's not right. Faster than Apollo 11's launch speed. I suppose it could be, because I bet they don't set off that fast. To be fair, they don't just fly off, do they? Anyway, moving on to fact number 8. He was diagnosed with a racing heart at 15. Ronaldo is one of the greatest athletes in the world and in terrific shape. This has not always been the case, however, as at the age of 15 he was diagnosed with a racing heart. This caused him to have an irregular heart rate, which could have stopped him from playing and becoming the sensation that he is today. The problem was corrected through heart surgery, which used a type of laser, and Ronaldo was back training in just a few days. Interesting. Number 7. He has his own fashion boutique. Ronaldo opened his very own fashion boutique in 2006 in his hometown, with a second opening in Lisbon in 2008. The brand name is CR7, represents his initials and shirt number, and is a nickname he has developed over the years. Sorry, I was rudely interrupted by a dog barking. The boutique sells clothes and accessories for both men and women, but the items available are not for everyone, with jeans with leather pockets, diamond-studded belts, and patent buckled loafers being just a few of the flashy items available to those that want to dress like Ronaldo. Not my style, I'm afraid. Number 6. His father passed away when he was 20. Cristiano's father, Jose Diniz Aveiro, unfortunately passed away at the age of 52 due to alcoholism. This had a huge impact on Ronaldo, who was 20 at the time and was just beginning to become a star. As a result, Ronaldo does not drink alcohol. In 2010, he accepted a libel payout from the Daily Telegraph, who reported that he was drinking champagne heavily in a nightclub whilst injured. Interesting. Number 5. He has less body fat than most supermodels. A vigorous workout regime and a strict diet has kept Ronaldo in peak physical condition, leaving him with less body fat than most supermodels. A body fat ratio of 10% enables Ronaldo to run, jump and perform at a high level, the most on the pitch, and it will also ensure that he will be able to play at a high level for many years to come. His extraordinary fitness levels and low body fat may be why he's sometimes quick to remove his shirt after scoring goals or at the end of matches, putting everyone watching at home to shame. Well. Number 4. He paid for a brain operation and treatment for a 10-month-old boy. As his list demonstrates, Ronaldo is a very generous, caring and giving person. His arrogance sometimes gives him a bad name, but he does a lot of good and will often use his power and wealth to help those less fortunate. The parents of a 10-month-old boy suffering from a brain condition wrote to the Star, hoping that he would donate a shirt and boots to auction so they could raise the money for the £50,000 operation. £50,000 operation. Ronaldo did them one better and paid for the surgery and further treatments himself. This may not be a huge amount of money for the highest paid footballer, but it is a heartwarming gesture and just one example of his generosity. That's lovely to hear. Number 3. He can jump higher than the average NBA player. Ronaldo's aerial ability is a key fact to his game, as his ability to soar above the tallest defenders and his upper body strength means that any cross into the box will cause problems for defenders. With a starting run-up, the Portuguese star can reach 78 centimetres off the ground, an impressive 7 centimetres higher than the average NBA player. A high vertical leap is hugely important in basketball, with most players possessing a huge leap to grab rebounds, contest shots, and attack the basket. If Ronaldo was about 6 inches taller, he may have had another sport that he could dominate. Imagine, in an alternate universe, you got LeBron James smashing it in football, and Ronaldo smashing it in basketball. I mean, I suppose you wouldn't know any different. Anyway. Number 2. He has scored a goal in every minute of a game over his career. That is impressive. When Ronaldo found the back of the net against rivals Atletico Madrid in the 7th minute earlier this year, not this year, but when the cycle was wrote, it gave him an astonishing statistic that not even Lionel Messi can match. With that goal, Ronaldo has now scored in every minute of a 90-minute game. This fantastic stat proves how lethal Ronaldo is, and he is a threat at all times in a game. He also scored over 20 goals in the 90th minute, making him a clutch, prolific and deadly scorer, and one of the all-time greats. I cannot argue with that, my friend. And the final fact, number 1. He had some help from a friend. An incredible story of friendship is how Ronaldo first got his lucky break with Sporting Lisbon when they visited a youth club he and his close friend Albert Van Trau played for. Before a game, Sporting Lisbon stated that whoever scored the most goals would be accepted into their academy. Ronaldo's team would win the game 3-0, with Cristiano scoring the first before Albert added the second. For the third goal, Albert went one-on-one with the goalkeeper, took the ball around him, and then passed the ball to Ronaldo for the third, when he could have tapped the ball into an empty net himself. When asked why, his friend replied, "Because you are better than me." This was recently followed up by a journalist who visited Albert, who is unemployed yet lives in a beautiful house and lives in a luxurious lifestyle with his family. It was all paid for by Ronaldo, who never forgets his friend that passed up the opportunity of a lifetime to help a very young Cristiano Ronaldo. Wow, how touching. I'm sure he looked after him. But that concludes this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you found it somewhat relaxing. And even if you're not a United fan, if you're just a Premier League fan in general or a football fan in general, I think we can all appreciate that Ronaldo's back at United. It's a beautiful moment for the world, and especially for United fans. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit.